Hello everybody and welcome to my pick a card. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I am really excited to see what comes forth for you guys, my friends. We just finished off our beautiful full moon in Aries, as true to date is what I'm filming here. And I'm really excited to see what kind of energies this new moon is ushering forth for you going forward. So I'm just feeling a lot of lightness, a lot of beautiful, more uplifting energies, especially coming out of our Mercury retrograde. And I'm super excited to see what messages come forth for you. So if you were new to my page, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Rebecca and I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for stopping by. If you have not done a pick a card before, please take a minute now to meditate on each card pile and really trust your intuition and your gut into what is calling you. So after you've done that, we're going to dive right into our group pile 1. So those of you who chose this beautiful selenite heart with the flower of life pattern, sacred geometry on here, then these messages are for you. So we're just going to scoot pile 2 and 3 over, and we're going to shuffle the cards until one flies out. That's kind of my style. I always trust that whatever card falls from the deck is meant to be yours, group 1. So let's see what we have for you today. What does Spirit want you to know going forth after this beautiful full moon energy? What energies we're now welcoming in, what we need to know. Okay, let's see what we have for our first card here. We have Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Oh my gosh, what beautiful confirmation for you, group 1. Ooh, that's amazing energy. We've had so much of that karmic energy that's been needing to be released. And boy, oh boy, that is a nice card to get. So let's see what else we have for you, group 1. All right, we got our winner here. Ooh, Diana, focused intention. Think about what you desire. Set your sights high. Expect the best possible outcome. Amazing. Okay, let's keep going. Bear with me. I am a little tightly spaced here today, so I'm going to maybe do some adjusting as we go. Let's grab you a tarot. What does group 1 need to know today? Okay. Oh, I love this. Okay, that's funny. As I put it down, another one popped out. So we're going to see for the heck of it what it says. So we have renewal, Archangel Jermiel, review and evaluate, a favorable assessment of the facts, time to move in a new direction. Ooh, okay. Loving this energy. Very cool. Let's see what our next one is. Oh, we have 6 of water. Sorry if you guys can't quite see. I'm filming this at night, so hopefully you guys can kind of make out the card. I apologize if you can't see it too well. It says, memories from your history or childhood, issues regarding children, romanticizing the past. Okay, interesting. Okay, let's keep going. What else does group pile 1 need to know going forward? Oh boy, we have so many that want to come out for you. So let's just give this a reshuffle. Get a little bit more clarity. Okay, this guy. They're saying there's one more in here for you. We're going to reshuffle that though, because once again, we didn't get our full clarity there. So let's see what else comes through. There we go. Oh my gosh. You just want them all. Okay. We'll take it. So When Spirit wants to send you a message, Spirit wants to send you a message. Let's see what we have. We have angelic protection. Ooh, I love it. Love that card. Powerful energy. We have earth and ground. Okay. And we have holy love. I love this card. Okay, bear with me, my friends. I'm gonna try to make more space here and more room. Okay, I'm gonna pop you over here. And we'll do some camera adjusting momentarily, okay? Okay, maybe I'll put this guy there. Perfect. All right, let's see what else we need to know. Yep. Ooh, make time for self-care. Taking care of yourself is essential right now. Okay. Grab you one of these guardian angel cards. We have courage. Dare to be different, to make mistakes, create, for it is in creation that you exist. In this world of dreams that stem from the eternal heart, you are one with all creation. All is possible. Go forth and be true to yourself, for it is only through being true to you that you can be true to others. Okay, love that. We also have this guy wanting to fly out as well, so we're going to read that too. And we have eternity. Gently move your awareness from the external world to a world of light within your heart. Allow each breath to heal you as you drift to a space beyond time. Eternity exists within you, forever sparkling like a diamond. You are, in essence, a shining star, forever transforming into ever greater lights. Oh, I love that. Okay, we're gonna scoop these here. And we, of course, are going to pull you one of these guys as well. These are just the one simple word letter, or word cards, angel cards. And I always pick 3. Okay, let's see what we have for you, group 1. So we have, okay, we have 3 here. They all just want to fly out of my hands. So we have gratitude is your number 1. We have expectancy. We have patience. Okay, perfect. And I don't know why. I feel like I want to pull you one more deck. Yes, okay. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to pick you these 2 other decks. I wasn't really planning on bringing out, but I'm being called to, so we're going to listen. So I'm going to grab you one of these as well. Okay, we have, look at this artwork, just beautiful. Look at the heart and the star. Oh my God. So we have your selenite heart, and then we also have the eternity card where it talks about you being a star, which I freaking love. And look at the beautiful angel wings. Oh, I love that. All right, through the power of love, all should unfold in the most perfect way for all concerned. This card is a blessing from an angel who is here to reassure you that all is well. There is no need to worry. All is bathed in a sea of divine love. Oh my gosh, that is just too perfect. Okay, And I also was called to pull you one of these, which is funny because we had this card confirming an angel wants to reach out to you. So let's see what your angel or your past loved one is wanting to say to you. Okay, so let's get some further information. What does this angel, guide, or past loved one want to say to you, group one? It's not your fault. Okay. That is too interesting. Okay. And last but not least, we're going to pull you an angel number as I try to organize here. My goodness. Okay. 883. Time spent in devotion and prayer will support the expansion of your soul and your experience of feeling supported going forward. Never underestimate your innate connection to God and angels. Okay, we're going to bookmark that. So interesting. And we are going to make sure we take a look at this card that we bookmark with. I'm starting to make that a habit, because I am finding that always when I pull those cards to bookmark, they have a certain message for you. So we're going to keep that a surprise for now, and we'll check it out as we tie things together. Okay, my beautiful friends? So let me organize here, and then we're going to just dive right into your reading, group one. And I'm excited for it. This is so interesting. Okay. I'm going to move these little guys over. And I just love how we had to pull all the hearts today. So amazing. Okay. Okay, group one. Let's adjust here so you can really take everything in. I hope you can see everything okay. And if not, don't worry, I will be going through it all with you, okay? All right, my friends. So I am really feeling like a lot of you have been kind of going through this struggle. I feel like a lot of you perhaps have been struggling through this period in time. I definitely feel you've been forced to review things with this Mercury retrograde that perhaps you didn't want to revisit. But I am hearing that a lot of different things came up for you the past while that have made you question, that have made you have to review. And I'm hearing like review a lot of your past. Maybe a person came forward in your life that you haven't seen for years. Maybe something triggered a memory. I'm really getting a lot of like family energy, and I'm really feeling like there was some big lessons that you learned. There was some big things and experiences that happened that really made you almost need to take a step back and retreat. And I'm hearing that period of time is still not quite at its completion, because what I'm really getting for you, group one, is that we're still sort of reeling from whatever this experience was, whatever it was that you had to review. I just really feel like you kind of got a little overwhelmed, and it was quite a big experience. That's the vibe I'm getting, and I feel like there is so much interconnected. I'm really hearing that this wasn't just like one event. It was like an event that triggered all these other little areas in you for healing, almost like a ripple effect. And it made you really have to start digging in deep into your personal healing and journey. And I'm hearing it required a lot of honesty. I'm hearing you really had to be starkly honest with yourself about where you're at. and what the truth was of your past. And I'm hearing that that is coming forward very strongly for you, is this release, this heal, this need to let go and move forward. And I still feel like there's a little bit of trepidation in this, like how to move forward, how to let go. And I'm hearing a lot of you have been feeling not fully safe in your life. You haven't been feeling secure, almost like you've been anticipating the next shoe to drop. And Spirit's saying, you're safe. Okay, we have total confirmation of this with the angelic protection card. You are safe, group 1. And I feel like you really have come out of a very hard time, and I really empathize with you. And I'm actually hearing that this isn't just the one experience. I'm hearing that this very well could have been a very long haul challenge for you. And I'm really hearing there was so much connected to this, to throughout your life almost, to this big wound that you came in with as a soul. And I'm really getting that strongly with this impression and with this card as well, because we have the unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. So I actually really feel like a lot of you might have come in to this world with a lot of wounds and a lot of this need to heal these karmic patterns, these hurts, these wounds, these toxicities, these karmic cycles. And you might have very well been feeling that. You might have very well have had some things triggering you that you might have even not even realized were so deep-seated. And I'm just really hearing that this has been a very big moment in your life where you have chosen to move forward and break this cycle, break this pattern. And whether you're aware of it or not, like, Spirit is really confirming you have the power to do this. And I'm hearing that you are. And you need to start seeing the big picture of what has commenced and what exactly you just went through or are continually going through, because I'm hearing it's much more deep-seated than you realize. So it very well could be connected to a karmic cycle. It could be related to a past life, an experience you had. And what's interesting too is we have the childhood card here, memories from your history, childhood, issues regarding children, romanticizing the past. So what I'm really getting is this is something that has come through and almost like repeated in your life. And I feel like this is a cycle that you've been battling with since childhood. It's been that deep-seated. And I feel like a lot of you are totally unconscious to this karmic cycle or this past life karma, and you're becoming aware of this now. And perhaps that's why you've chosen this reading, is to give you that illumination that what you're being challenged with now or in the recent past, it is deeper than you realize. And I'm also hearing commendation is due, because I'm hearing a lot of you have really stepped into your power and you've really come to see the past and this challenge in a different way. And I believe you're getting more clarity on why these things have happened in your past as a child. And it's almost like what I'm hearing is the word liberate. So I feel like you're in this area of your life now where you're finally going to be able to liberate yourself from the past, childhood or otherwise or beyond. And I'm just hearing this has required a lot of energy. This has required a lot of inner study and diligence for you to accomplish, and a lot of courage. And I'm hearing it has really made you tired. Like, that's the only word I have. It's like you're tired, you're worn out, you're just like, oh, that was a lot. And Yeah, I really feel that way. I feel like you're just zapped and you're exhausted, and it's like you almost need, like, you almost feel like you need a year off to just like recover and retreat. And I'm hearing you're not really honoring that. You know, this has been a very big thing, and I'm hearing your guides say, like, commendation is due, and you need to give yourself this love and make time for yourself to recover and really take in the gravity of what you just went through. I'm really hearing that, and we need to start changing our perception to when where we no longer expect the worst to happen, because I'm hearing this whatever this shift was, it was a scary time for you. It was a moment of total confusion and chaos, and I feel like even in the thick of it, and even when the truth came out for you, it was almost like it was very traumatizing to you. It was very shocking. It sent you reeling. Like, many of you might really resonate with this like emotional roller coaster. That's kind of what I'm hearing, is that you've been on this wild ride, and it's been all of the emotions. It's been absolutely all of them. And I'm just hearing you are so tired because it was so much, this overwhelm, you know. And we have such confirmation of like the renewal as well, like rest, renew your energy, make time for tending to your heart. Tending to your physical body is also coming up for you. I'm really hearing that, like, looking after yourself is really critical right now. And I'm hearing you really struggle with that because there's some sort of guilt that's attached to it. Like, if I don't complete enough, or I don't do enough, or I complete X, Y, Z by the end of the day, that I'm not worthy of rest. I'm not worthy of rejuvenation. I'm not worthy. There's something like this guilt attached to it. You do actually look after yourself. And Spirit's saying, no, no, no. This is important. This is what we need you to focus on right now, is this renewal and this rejuvenation time. So please prioritize this. And I'm hearing that if you don't, it's almost like Spirit's going to make you, your schedule might start slowing down. Things might start happening where your schedule just clears, because I'm hearing you need it and you deserve it. You've just gone through a very big event in your life, and I'm hearing it's taken its toll on you emotionally and energetically and physically, and you need to prioritize those things that light you up and make you feel better, okay? The next thing I'm really hearing is this anxiety that we're feeling, you know, almost expecting, like, since we've been on this roller coaster of a ride, like, what's coming next? What is going to come next? Right? And we're feeling this trepidation, like almost expecting the worst case scenario. And what I'm really getting is these end cards here are very relevant for this. So knowing you're safe, okay? We have this confirmation, you are safe. You're being protected by angels, okay? We also have this aspect of have courage, dare to move forward, create, go forth, be true to yourself, and knowing you're safe doing that. You know, take that leap of faith. Don't hinder or hide yourself. Know you're safe to move forward now, okay? The other thing I'm really getting with this card here is we also have this confirmation. Your angel is here to reassure you that all is well. There is no need to worry. All is bathed in a sea of divine love. And we also have double love because we have the Holy Love card. And this Holy Love card is all about beauty and unconditional love. Whenever this card comes out, I immediately think of like angel wings, but also swan. I don't know, it just really makes me think of a swan behind her, and the rose, right? All of those are such symbols of grace and beauty and ease. And it's like when you look at a swan, they're just so naturally beautiful and they're graceful. They don't rush. They don't have to prove their worth, their beauty, their value. They just are. And I'm hearing that with you as well. Like, it's okay to relax now. You can trust, know that you're loved, know that you don't have to fight anymore. And I'm really just hearing, like, put down your sword and shield. The battle has been won. Like, I'm just hearing it's completed. You can move forward. And now what's required of you is to rest, look after yourself, and have the courage to move forward into your new intentions. The next thing I'm hearing to help you with this is to move into a state of surrender and grounding. So if you're struggling right now with anxiety, if you're struggling with coming back down into your energies, into yourself, connect with Mother Earth. I'm hearing this is very important for you, Group 1. You need to go and ground. If you're feeling all over the place, still reeling, still feeling chaotic, it's important that you go put your feet in the dirt, that you connect to nature, because nature naturally grounds us. It helps brings our energies back to center, and it helps us feel support, because Mother Earth is always there to support us, to love us, to hold us wherever we are. And I'm just hearing that is a very powerful tool for you right now. So please make sure you're going and grounding, or even just holding a stone or crystal that's very grounding for your energy. Crystals like that are smoky quartz, black tourmaline. Those two tend to be my absolute favorite for grounding and dispelling negativity and stress. So if you can get a hold of either one of those crystals, I'm hearing those will be very effective for you at this time. So moving forward, I'm really wanting to go into these cards here now. We've talked a little bit about the past, these karmic cycles, these things that have occurred. And there's something that clearly your angel wants you to know. That whatever happened, whatever transpired, it's not your fault. And what I'm hearing with this is it's time to go in and remove all the guilt you carry, Group 1, regarding this situation that you've just come out of, or your life in general, where you're carrying unnecessary guilt. It's time to let that go, because I'm hearing you're blocking yourself off from truly experiencing unconditional love. Because of this guilt, you're blocking pleasure, you're blocking your ability to receive and even prioritize yourself in any way. And I'm hearing that's why you're such a doer and you tend to be in this masculine energy, because you don't know how to just be and feel accepted and loved just being. As I'm hearing, you always are doing, you're always going forward, you're always trying to do your best to improve in some way. And I'm really hearing from Spirit right now, slow down. It's okay. It's okay to just be wherever you are, and it's okay to feel what you're feeling. And I'm really hearing, like, I just keep hearing the word raw, like you're just still very raw from whatever just transpired in your life, and you're having a hard time seeing that this wasn't your fault. And I'm really getting this total confirmation from your guardian angel. I feel for you, it's your guardian angel. That's what I feel. I feel like it could have been a past loved one who's incarnated into your guardian angel, but take what resonates. But I really feel like this angel, this person, loves you so much, and they want you to finally remove the guilt that you carry from this situation or from the past. Perhaps from childhood, maybe an experience you had in the past that you're still harboring guilt for. And it's time to let it go. It's not your fault that these things happened. It's time to free yourself. It's time to liberate yourself from these events that were out of your control. And I'm hearing that very clearly. They were out of your control. There's nothing you could have done differently to make the situation any better. It's not your fault, Group 1. You are worthy of unconditional love. They're wanting me to read this one to you because it's such a touching card and I love the write-up for it, and they're just really pushing me to read this one to you because there's something clearly you need to hear in it. So bear with me. I'm going to grab the book, and it was Holy Love. I'll get past it. Here we go. Oh, I love this. You are blessed to receive this card today, for it shows you are being surrounded by loving energy, and the cup of your heart will be filled until it overflows with goodness. The angels who are with you now know that at times you can feel unloved and unappreciated, and this can block your experience of love and appreciation. The divine energy that is surrounding you at this time is there to help you melt away any blockages so that you can be open and receive and receptive to the love and appreciation that you deserve. Your angel guide is encouraging you to view yourself in a loving way and to give yourself permission to be loved. If you've been holding back for a while but are ready to share the love you have within, this card brings the message that it is safe for you to do so. It's safe for you to love again, my friends. Extended message: angels of love are gathering around you in awe and celebration, for you are finally willing to remember how loving and lovable you are. And heaven is guiding you to see that you deserve loving relationships, loving experiences, and loving acceptance from the world around you. This card marks a milestone in your own self-awareness. It acknowledges the steps that you have taken to claim your worth and to recognize that you deserve to be loved and respected and to feel good. It also acknowledges a new level of spiritual openness, which draws even more divine love from your angels and the Creator. You are loved beyond your wildest dreams by the power and the presence that created you. And through receiving and acknowledging that love, you will create even more loving experiences in your life. Like, how beautiful is that? I'm so glad I read that. And it just clarifies you are deserving of love, of self-care, of loving relationships. I'm hearing for a lot of you, you might have had to have left a karmic cycle, and I really feel for some of you that could have been a person, that could have been a relationship, a family member, someone you had past life karma with. I'm really feeling, but take what resonates. And I'm just really hearing that this situation, however it ended, it's not your fault. Release that guilt, let go of whatever you're feeling, and allow yourself to come to realize that you do deserve this love. You do deserve proper treatment. You do deserve unconditional love and friendships and family who really love you for you, that don't want to use you, that don't want to hurt you, that don't want to deceive you or betray you or harm you. You deserve loving friendships, my friends, and you deserve to take care of you right now. And I'm really hearing Spirit say that loud and clear. It's time to look after you, Group 1. The next thing that they're really pushing me to discuss with you is your forward goals, okay? There's definitely something that you have been placed on this earth to do, and I'm really feeling that. And I'm hearing that because you're so hard on yourself, you tend to get impatient as well when it comes to your goals, because you're that go-getter. You have a hard time with true patience. Oh, as I just dropped the patience card. Oh, that's just typical, right? And maybe you're getting a little frustrated. Maybe you're feeling this way, like, when is this going to start happening? And I'm hearing slow and steady wins the race. So I'm really hearing right now, this is your priority. Loving yourself, looking after yourself, making sure your well-being is a priority and your needs are being met, okay? And we're also getting this gratitude for already what fills your life with joy, what you already have, and expressing gratitude for the past, for these events, okay? Because I'm hearing that they were very, very illuminating and helped you grow in a very large way. So seeing the beauty in every life experience, okay? That higher learning. And the patience, right? Really, really allowing yourself to take your time and really go over all the options. And what I'm hearing as well is going forward in your goals, what your initial intentions are. What are you really wanting to bring into your life now that we've even made more space? We've broken these cycles. We're finally bringing these patterns to an end. And we're now able to reevaluate, okay? What do we want to bring in now? What do we want to bring in next? This renewal card really makes me think of that. Review and evaluate. A favorable assessment of the facts. Time to move in a new direction. So I really feel like Spirit's pinpointing you and directing you to go this new way. Don't stay in these old patterns and cycles of the past. Feel what you need to feel. But I'm hearing we need to let this go. We need to move forward now and find our focus, right? And we have this clarification with the Diana card. Focused intention. Think about what you desire. Set your sights high. Expect the best possible outcome. Because I feel like we're stuck in this anxious energy where we're still expecting more drama, more things to come forward that aren't positive. And I'm hearing, no, we need to expect the best. We need to keep our focus now here into the future, what we want to bring in. So reviewing our plans, reviewing what we really want to do, what lights up your soul, what makes you feel good, what are your intentions moving forward? Are they for your highest good? Or are we still working on intentions of our past that maybe no longer resonate with who we are now? So really get focused, and I'm really hearing that this involves a lot of your career. For some of you, I'm also hearing your love life. So take what resonates, but what are your intentions? Really go into that, my friends, okay? And we really have this beautiful card, the Eternity card. Gently move your awareness from the external world to the world of light within your heart. So I'm really go in deep, go into your heart, my friends. It's time to see you are deserving of all the beauty that this life has to offer. You are deserving of life giving to you, okay? Because I'm hearing you are very much the giver. And now it's time to receive in balance as well as give in balance. It's time to allow life to give a little back to you. So are you going to be open to receive it? Because you so deserve it, group one. This card, allow each breath to heal you as you dive and drift into a place beyond time. Eternity exists within you, forever sparkling like a diamond. You are, in essence, a shining star, forever transforming into ever greater light. So you are going through a massive transformation of the soul, and I'm hearing expect the best going forward. There's no need to worry. You are a star. You are worthy of unconditional love. You have an angel guide on your shoulder helping you every single step of the way. I just love that this card reflects our whole reading. It's amazing, absolutely amazing. And that brings me to this expectancy card. Expect. What are you expecting? Are you expecting the best or the worst? I also am hearing, what are you growing within you? What is your experience? What are you going to birth into the world? You know, what are you growing in your womb space? What are you creating? You know, because I'm hearing we're in this time of fertility. We're in this time where we can truly cultivate true and real abundance. But this is where assessment is needed. What do we want to birth into the world? What do we want to create? So don't lose sight of your dreams, my friends. Remember to focus on this. Leave the past in the past. Allow yourself to go through what you need to go through and feel what you need to feel. But it's time to liberate yourself from the guilt. It's time to free yourself from all of the past, your trauma, your fear. It's time to get grounded. It's time to feel supported and loved. And know you are worthy of all this beauty that's coming forward for you in your life. Okay, let's now take a look at this card and once more review your angel number. Time spent in devotion and prayer will support the expansion of your soul and your experience of feeling supported going forward. Never underestimate your innate connection to God and the angels. So the angel number here, we're getting total confirmation that you are very connected and to remember to reach out. Spend your time devoting yourself to your spiritual expansion and prayer, right? Connect with your guides. Pray about what you're going through. Let them support you. Let them be with you. Let them help you through whatever it is you need to release and let go. Let them help you through this time of releasing old soul patterns, past lives, karmic cycles. Ask their assistance, my friends. Okay, so important. Ooh, okay, so for our final card today, we have the High Priestess. Listen to your intuition. Have patience. Double patience, my friends. Wow. Consider carefully what you want before acting. So yes, we're needing to go into this High Priestess energy. We're needing to go more into our divine feminine energy at this time. What do you want? Assess what lights you up. Allow yourself to listen to your intuition before moving into this next phase. Okay, so important. We're getting beautiful guidance here. Have patience. Take your time. Prioritize your health. And know that everything is coming forward in divine timing. Okay, my friends? So do this healing. Allow yourself as long as you need before you start going forward into this next chapter. You know, really getting that. Work on feeling deserving. Work on feeling that you can welcome in the new. And really honestly assess where you want to move forward to now. Okay, my friends, trust yourself, trust your intuition. That's so interesting. We have 2 and 2, so maybe you've been seeing a lot of 2s lately. So, you know, new beginnings, new ventures, teamwork perhaps. That could be a message for you. Maybe there's someone you need to ask for advice. You know, we had the pray, ask for help. So just needed to mention those numbers as well. So that's super interesting. Okay, my friends, well, that is all that I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I'm sending you all the love in the world. Please know that you are loved, you are blessed, that everything is going to be okay, and that you got this, Group 1. Have the courage to move forward. Dare to be different. Try something new. You can do this. If you would like a personal reading or you'd like to go more in depth into your own healing journey, I'm now offering mentorships, one-on-one mentorship sessions. It's a 3-month program where we are able to dive in deep with each other. We do a talk therapy session, we do a deep healing session, which includes Reiki, a reading, and channeled messages from your guides to you as an individual. If this calls to you, please reach out. I would absolutely love to connect. Sending you so much love, Group 1. Have a beautiful and blessed day. Bye. Hello, Group 2, and welcome to your Pick a Card reading. I'm so excited to see what messages from Spirit are going to come through for you today. If you guys chose this beautiful smudge stick, and the second card here, we're going to get straight to your messages. So, my friends, what does Spirit need you to know today? I feel like you guys needed 2. So we're going to grab onto both of these. So we have Unbound, Release Old Patterns, Contracts, and Past Lives. Oh, that's interesting. That came out for Group 1 as well. So you might have been drawn to both groups. The Crumbling. What are you clinging on to? Okay, interesting. Let's move on. We're going to grab you a Goddess card. What does Group 2 need to know today? What messages are important for them to know, Spirit? Whoa. Okay, we got a lot came out, but we did have one single one stand out on its own. So we have Joy. Embrace the blessing of life. Swan energy. Some wolf energy, it looks, fox energy, deer, as well as bunny or rabbit. Beautiful. And all the little hearts, love that. Okay. Let's move on. Bear with me. We're going to be reaching for some different decks to play with today. Okay, here we go. We have Sacred Plan. Love that card. Amazing. Okay. Grab you some more decks. Wow, you guys are having them fly out today. We're just gonna go for it. Let's see what we got. We got 2 this time. Okay, interesting. We have Mary Magdalene. Teacher awakens. You have something important to share. Follow the inner call. Don't let anything stop you. Ooh, powerful message. Wow. Okay. Really feeling like that was a big one for you guys, Group 2. Ooh, okay. Feeling that energy. We have Lord Shiva, Transcendence. Rise up, honor your inner force. Steps are being given. Dance with the universe. Ooh, third eye energy. Really caught my eye there. Okay. No worries. I'm going to do some camera adjusting, my friends, so don't worry. We'll make sure you can see everything. Okay. There we go. Okay, let's move on. We're going to grab you one of these angel cards. Okay, once again, you just want them all, but I'm hearing this top card. Okay. Oh, no, they're like, nope, there's one more in there. Okay. What else do we need to know from this deck? There we go. Spiritual protection. Ooh, I love it. You're being watched over and protected physically, emotionally, and energetically. Amazing. Okay. Where's that other deck that I wanted? Let's grab you one of these. Okay, we had 3 fall out, so this one, this one. Direction guardian, choose your path. Be graceful in movement and action. Shaylin Master. Okay, interesting. How interesting. Okay, we've got some really good messages here already. I want to grab you a couple more. Okay, your affirmation is I speak to and about myself the way a best friend would, minus the hair braiding. And at the end of my day, I'm the best damn bestie I have, minus the hair braiding. And look at the cute little monkey loving on himself, eh? So cute. I love these cards. I just got them and I'm just obsessed. I love them. They're so cute. Okay, so we're going to find a place for this guy. Okay. And we're going to grab you a guardian angel card, and then I feel like we'll grab you an angel number and we'll get right into your messages, okay? Whoo-wee! They all just want to fly out for you today. Okay, I do feel like this balance card is the one, so we're going to grab that. So balance, difference is necessary. Difference is a necessary part of human evolution, and everything in life is comprised of opposites, which together make life whole. If you light a candle in a room already flooded with light, the light of your candle would be indistinguishable from the light which already exists. Because of darkness, we are able to perceive light. Both are necessary. Okay, I'm gonna pop that there. Okay, beautiful. So last but not least, we're gonna grab you an angel number. I love pulling angel numbers, and I hope you guys do too. So let me know how you're liking that. So we're gonna use some book divination. We're gonna get you a quick, brief message, and if there's an added message, we need to know, okay? So I'm feeling this way. Yes, okay. Oh, interesting. 1441. Your angels are communicating, but you aren't listening. It's important to know that their messages are always given for the highest good, even if they don't seem to be in line with your plans. Know that they are following God's plan. Interesting. Okay, we're going to bookmark that, and we're going to take a look at this top card that I just grabbed. I'm not going to look at it. We're going to keep it a surprise and just see what this card is. I always find it very interesting how it'll really go forward for the reading for you guys, okay? So to dive right into your messages, group 2, what a reading. So we have quite a few different messages coming forward, but what I'm really wanting to start with is this, these first 2 cards. This is really catching my eye, and the balance card I'm feeling really ties in nicely. It's giving me a little bit more insight into what you might have been going through, what you're still kind of going through. And what I'm hearing is that there's definitely been some karmic cycles in your life, and you might have been attracted to group number 1 as well, okay? So if so, maybe go and watch that as well. I'm just feeling some of you might really resonate with both piles here. But what I'm really hearing is with this unbound card, the rising soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. And what are you clinging to? I really feel like there has been some karmic energy that has really come forward in your life. I feel like it could have been with a person, it could have been with a situation, some sort of pattern that you've had, repeated cycles that you've even become more aware of, that you're like, whoa, why am I keep repeating this cycle? And whatever it is, I'm hearing it's not a healthy cycle. And what Spirit's really been trying to show you is the benefit to the big picture in this instance. So I'm really hearing like you've gone through something that was a little bit more difficult, a challenge. Perhaps it was quite the trauma. For some of you, like I'm hearing different things. So take what resonates. But whatever this cycle was, I do feel like it's coming to its completion, and I do feel like now we're just struggling letting this go and moving forward. That's what I'm hearing. And I feel like some of you might have been like feeling in a bit of a funk, like I can't shake this, I can't quite get over it just yet. And just know that that's okay. Know that it's okay to feel what you're feeling, group 2. But what I am hearing is we're kind of like a dog with a bone is kind of what I'm hearing. And we're really struggling with these repetitive thoughts, and we're still clinging to the trauma. We're still clinging to that cycle. That Spirit's kind of coming forward and saying, okay, it's over. We can move forward now. And there's so much in this reading that's saying you can really go whatever direction you want now. But it's really important to take the lessons learned and let go of what needs to be let go of now. Because this crumbling card, like what are you clinging to? That's giving me a big indication that you're holding on to something that needs to go now. And so what I'm hearing for you is really letting go of these toxic thoughts, these more negative feelings, because they aren't serving you. And I'm just hearing we're rehashing this past, and it's time to let it go. And what I'm also hearing very strongly for you is to validate that this has been a very deep-seated experience. I'm hearing that, and don't beat yourself up if you're struggling letting it go, because I'm just hearing this is part of the process, but it's now time to work on it, okay? That's what they're bringing forward in this awareness, and they're even giving you the steps on how to, okay? Because I'm really hearing that this has been a challenge, and I'm hearing for some of you, this is family. I'm really hearing that this has been family. And this has been a repetitive thing. There's been something that's come up for you over and over again that's made you feel a certain way. And I'm hearing it has stemmed from many past lives as well. So know that when you've been triggered, it's a lot more deep-seated than just this life, is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing there's a lot of karmic energy attached to this. And I feel like a lot of you, because you were so triggered and you were so hurt from this experience, you're really questioning okay, is it over? Am I safe? And it's almost like because of this traumatic time or this cycle, it's almost left you feeling more bitter and a little bit more negatively mindset. And what I'm really hearing is needing to trust now that you are safe and that this is coming to a close, okay? I'm really hearing you need to hear that. This is coming to a close, okay? So you are safe. And we have this so much confirmation of that through this card. We have your spiritual protection, right? You are being watched over and protected physically, emotionally, and energetically. So you are safe, group 2, okay? Wow, I'm seeing a lot of similarities between 1 and 2. So you might have been called to both of these groups, okay? But know that you are safe. It's safe for you to move forward. It's safe for you to move on and close out this chapter and close out the karma. And what I'm really hearing is changing the perspective, okay? We're really needing a change in perception, I'm hearing. So with this, it's okay, yes, this was difficult. This was a hard chapter to close out, and it wasn't fun to go through and endure. But we need to now switch that perception from looking at it in such a negative light and looking at it in this perception of wow, what did I learn? How did I grow? What lessons can I take with me now so I don't repeat the past? I'm really, really hearing that loud and clear, that we need to shift the focus from what negatively impacted us to what positively impacted us. Where is the positive, the silver lining, right? And how can I fully let this go to move on into joy? And we're really getting so much about trusting the universe. The universe has your back, right? We have so much of this confirmation here. And the balance card, right? Oh my gosh, sorry guys, just flipped over my camera. Okay, let me just correct here, my bad. Okay, the balance card. This is really capturing my attention too, because it's there has to be dark to illuminate the light. So I feel like this is once again Spirit saying, okay, you had to have this dark night of the soul, this more dark negative experience, so you could truly be enlightened, so you could see the facts, so you could see the truth, so you could find out the truth that this isn't just you. This is like a deep-seated karmic cycle that needed to be closed and rectified and have closure. And I'm really hearing like this is actually empowering for you, because it's like now you can take the driver's seat of your life. Now you can take the control and be like, okay, I'm closing this out and I'm choosing consciously to move forward and choose joy. And I'm really getting this with the balance card, like everything has been needed. We've needed to see the dark. And I'm hearing a lot of shadow work has been coming forward for you, working with your inner shadow, where you have needed to become more enlightened and aware of where your ego has been keeping you safe or in a more toxic cycle as well, right? So being mindful of what shadow work is coming forward for you right now. I'm hearing that's a side message for many of you. Okay, and trusting the sacred plan. Okay, this is such a powerful card. The sacred plan card is all about trusting the universe's plan for your life and knowing that everything that we go through is happening for us, not to us, and that the universe has a plan for your life group too. So please know that everything you're experiencing is to help you get to where you need to be. So trust that Spirit has a plan. Spirit has your back and you are protected, okay? You are going to make it through, even if it doesn't feel that way sometimes. The other thing I'm really hearing is like you might have been feeling this need to defend yourself. I'm really getting that. Almost like you've been riled up and you've been like, okay, how do I move forward? How do I, defend my honor or make this right? I'm hearing the word justice, like you want justice. And what I'm really getting with this card is the need to be graceful, to not force, to not provoke, I'm hearing as well. So we're needing to come to this place where we move forward with ease and grace, being graceful in movement and action. And I'm hearing this applies in two different ways. So we're going to come back to this. But when we look at this warrior, I just keep thinking peaceful warrior, peaceful warrior, like defend your stance, but in a very peaceful way. We want to create harmony and balance. Okay, I'm really hearing this. So if this is something you've been struggling with, like if you should defend yourself, if you need to, make things right with perhaps a person or cycle, I'm just hearing do so in a peaceful way. Okay, I'm just hearing harmony. How can you make things flow and be more harmonious again? And that doesn't mean you lose your self-respect and you let others walk over you. That's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is like peacefully defend your stance. Say what you need to say in a peaceful way so you can walk away with your inner peace intact. Okay, so in grace, how can you be more graceful in this situation? Okay, we're going to apply this in another way as well because I'm hearing this card is for two different reasons. So we're going to go into both of those soon. The next thing I want to discuss too is this Teacher Awakens card and the Passion and Purpose card. So interesting that we have so much of this coming forward for you. I feel like, oh my gosh, I keep knocking this over. I apologize. I'm just really feeling for you that this cycle, this, whatever this was, this event almost triggered in you more so, or even maybe even awakened you to your soul mission. Or you might have been noticing that your soul mission has been coming forward for you. You might have been more interested in your Akashic records, your soul purpose, who you really are as a soul, what you're here to do, what your purpose and journey is. I'm hearing that for some of you, this like awoke that in you or made you realize that how important it is to put that focus back on yourself. Because I'm hearing there's been a lot of distractions. There's been a lot of things that have come up to distract you from this. And Spirit really wants to make sure you know, no, stay focused. It's so important for you to stay focused on your passion and purpose. You do have a very strong purpose here. I'm really hearing that. And we wouldn't have got this card. You have something important to share. Follow your inner call and don't let anything stop you. So for some of you, I'm hearing like writing a book, sharing your experiences. I'm hearing you are super, like you have wisdom beyond your years. It's kind of what I'm hearing. Like you have learned so much, and I'm hearing like your story is needing to be shared. And I'm hearing that it's going to make a very large impact on those around you. And if that doesn't resonate, however you can express your authentic voice and your authentic self out into the world. I'm really hearing for a lot of you, it's time to go into this purpose. You know, like, what is your purpose here? What like makes your soul light up and go, yes, like this is me? And how can you express your authentic self out into the world? Okay. Really, really hearing that. So passion and purpose, your enthusiasm gives you energy and motivation to work on a meaningful project that's dear to your heart. So I'm really hearing like, it's time to close out this karmic cycle. It's time to let go of what we're clinging to, this hurt that we're clinging to, and move into this energy. You know, okay, that sucked. Yes, that was tough, but I'm learning lessons and I'm moving forward so I can move further into my passion and purpose. And how can you express that? You know, working on what's very, very, what resonates for you. I'm really hearing that, going into what resonates and following the call on what you're meant to share and what you're feeling you need to go, what direction you need to go. And that really goes up with these two cards. So the Direction Guardian, choose your path. I'm feeling like there's so many options for you on the table, and it's kind of like confusing. That's kind of what I'm hearing. You're probably like, well, I don't know what my passion is. I don't know what my purpose is. And that's okay. You know, trust the sacred plan. Know that it's going to be revealed. But what I'm really hearing is like, choose the direction that gives you joy. Okay? Choose the direction that gives you joy. Really hearing that. Embrace the blessing of life. You know, what makes you happy? What lights you up? What makes you excited for life? And what makes you feel like you can express yourself? I'm really hearing that, the word expression. So how can you express your authentic self in the world? I'm hearing that's going to lead you to so many places and opportunities. But you need to answer the call and you need to follow it, group 2. Really hearing that. What helps you express your authenticity out into the world? Okay, it's going to be different for each of you, but I'm hearing that will never steer you wrong. Okay, trust what your soul is telling you. The Lord Shiva card, Transcendence, rise up, honor your inner force. Steps are being given and dance with the universe. So this card is totally apt because like we're being challenged to do this. Honor the call, honor your voice, honor your authenticity, rise up. I feel like this is a call to action. And what's really interesting is right away my eye really was drawn to this third eye point, seeing clearly. So seeing with your intuition, right? When we think of the third eye and that ability, it helps us see beyond the physical. It helps us see beyond the challenges we're facing. It helps us get the big picture and know what's really in tune with our soul self. So what I'm hearing for you, group 2, is how can you see your life differently using your intuition and trusting your inner voice? So what I mean by that is we might not be able to really see when we look too closely, right? And we all know that expression, you know, like take a step back, get the bigger picture. But what I really mean is seeing with your intuition. So what does your gut say? Right? You can look at all the facts and you can look at what's logical and what might be right on paper. And that might be the logical course of action. But what is your intuition saying? What is your intuition, your inner knowing saying? What are they trying to show you? What is it trying to show you? What do you need to see clearly? I'm really getting that and rising up to that occasion. I'm really hearing you're being called to action, and you have this choice before you if you are going to honor your call or if you're going to just stay in the past karmic cycle of not doing this forward action, not answering the call. I'm really, really hearing that. So rise up, honor your inner force. It's time to honor you, your inner force. And if you're confused, steps are being given. Dance with the universe. So once again, we're being called to flow. When we think of that word dance, we flow, right? We're flowing with the music. We don't necessarily know what our next move is going to be, but it flows and it happens. When you just dance instinctually, you just move. You don't think about it. You don't plan it. You flow. And the result is a beautiful, unique dance to you, right? So I'm really hearing this ties so full circle. We also have the snake. The snake is so much about fertility and shedding old skins, releasing the past, releasing this karmic cycle, releasing maybe the more snake-like energies that have come forward in your life, those who haven't been true to you. I'm hearing this as a side message for a lot of you. It's time to release and let go of people who aren't on your side, who aren't for you. And what I'm really hearing is some of these people might have resonated with you in the past, but those were the unhealed versions of you that they resonated with. And what I'm hearing now is you're healing. You're stepping into your power. You're stepping into your authentic self, and you are changing. You're healing. And with that, unfortunately, some people are no longer going to resonate with you, and you're not going to resonate with them. And I'm hearing there's this natural progression of letting go. Like, don't cling to what needs to be let go. Okay, really hearing that as a side message. Release this old skin, release the people, the situations, the work, the career, all of those things that don't fit anymore. And don't be sorry. I'm also hearing don't have guilt. Let go of the guilt. You should never feel bad for being true to you and your authentic path. Okay, group 2, this is your path. And remember to find that joy, okay? Don't get too bogged down. I'm hearing a lot of you are so like, okay, I'm taking notes, I'm doing the homework, I'm do. But I'm also hearing like, don't get so caught up in this that you forget to have fun too. Okay? Embrace the beauty of your life. Dance and flow, my friends. Flow with the universe. Trust that the steps are being shown to you and how to get to where you need to be. Okay? I'm really hearing it's important to focus on your thoughts. What are you saying to yourself, right? We have this beautiful affirmation. How would you speak to your best friend? And your best friend should be yourself. So are you your best friend? Or are you working against yourself unknowingly, unconsciously, in your own mind? Group 2, I'm really hearing this is important. How are you loving yourself? How are you treating yourself? Are you telling yourself you can't do it? Our thoughts matter. I just did a big post about this on my social media. If you don't follow me, please do, because I do like to post little reminders, things like that, to keep you on track. And my most recent post was all about this. What are you thinking? What's on your mind? That creates your outer reality. That creates your action or inaction. So are your thoughts, is your mind a loving place to be? Is it your home? Is it your sanctuary? Because it should be. Are you feeling safe within your own thoughts, group 2? Are you creating that environment that fills you with love, that fills you with compassion and understanding? Because I'm hearing we carry a lot of guilt for some reason over this, over the past, over these cycles that you don't need to. I'm really hearing that. Okay, and that they're reminding me to talk about this angel number. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to check out our mystery card. So your angels are communicating, but you aren't listening. It's important to know that their messages are always given for the highest good, even if they don't seem to be in line with your plans. Know that they are following God's plan. So I'm really getting with this is like listening to your thoughts, because I'm hearing a lot of you might be claircognizant. You might be receiving a lot of downloads and spiritual hits through your thoughts, okay? So listen to how that's applied to you. I'm feeling for a lot of you that are watching this are claircognizant, so just, take what resonates, but pay attention to your thoughts, okay? They create your reality. And what I'm also getting here is like maybe you haven't been listening to the intuitive hits that you've been getting. And that's where we're also being reminded, listen to your intuition, right? Don't go with just what's logical. Okay. Remember, your emotions are not logical. And I'm hearing for you, you have a hard time processing your emotions and really feeling them, because let's be honest, that's uncomfortable. That's uncomfortable. We don't want to feel hurt. We don't want to feel those things. And the ego can keep us very blind to what we're truly feeling because it wants to keep us safe. But we have this knowledge, we are safe. It's okay to go into this experience and to heal the parts of ourselves that are still hurting and acknowledge those things and acknowledge the inner child and validate her or him or however you identify. And I'm just hearing once you do that, you'll be able to truly close out this cycle. Okay, so pay attention to your thoughts. What's triggering you about this challenge that you had? If there's any lingering feelings that you've been burying down, it's time to acknowledge them. And I'm hearing we don't want to, but our angels are saying this is for your highest good. Okay, it's time to listen to your intuition and know that sometimes the sacred path isn't always what we envision it to be. So I'm also getting with this, like you might be resistant. You might be feeling like, I want to push. I want to go forward. I want my path to be faster. I want to know what I'm going to be doing, where I'm going to be going, and I want it on my time, which is being human. But I'm really hearing is like, trust your sacred plan, trust that life is happening for you, and to be graceful in it. Don't force, okay? Don't force. Really, really hearing that. Don't force. So listen to what you're getting and know that everything's unfolding for your highest good. Your angels are working for your highest good. And sometimes that's not always in the way we think, but know that it's better. Okay, so create that environment where you're loving yourself, you're being more compassionate and loving, and allowing yourself to truly enjoy the journey. Okay, life is not meant to be suffered through, and I'm hearing you can really induce your own suffering. So get out of your own way, group 2. Know that there is darkness, but also light. Okay, everything serves a higher purpose, including this challenge, including this cycle that you're closing out. It has served your highest good. Okay, so how can you see that? Right, let's take a look at our mystery card now, okay? Oh, goodness, okay, it's time to see it. Okay, earth and ground. So this is your final message for you, group 2. Make sure you're grounding regularly. Connect with Mother Earth, because I am hearing you get in your own way a lot. You get in your head a lot, and it's not always nice. So I'm hearing go and connect with Earth. Plant your feet in the grass. Put your hands in the dirt. If you can't get out regularly, holding your plants, connecting with stones that help you ground, like smoky quartz or tourmaline or onyx or mookite. That's a new one I've gotten, and boy, oh boy, has that helped me a lot, because I have like zero earth energy in my chart, my birth chart. So I'm always getting the need to ground, and that crystal, let me tell you, has helped me wonders. So even just getting yourself a crystal, something that you can do every day to help you ground your energies, to make sure that you are grounded, you're feeling supported, you're feeling good, okay? Your energy is coming back to center. You're not in the chaos of all of this, because I'm hearing you can really overwhelm yourself. So group 2, that is your reading. I'm so excited to see what direction you decide to go. Remember your power, remember your strength, and know that you do have a purpose here and you are meant to shine, okay? So don't hold yourself back, because I'm hearing you're really the only obstacle now that's in your way. Close out this chapter, heal what you need to heal, work with your emotions, even if they're uncomfortable, because the result is the beautiful, beautiful life where you can move forward with ease and grace, where you can experience joy, and remind yourself daily to experience joy. You're not here to suffer, group 2. You're here to live life in all its beautiful balance with the darkness and the light. All right, my friends, I really hope you enjoyed this reading. And if you did, please remember to comment, like, and subscribe to my page. It really helps me out, and it also helps others get the healing information that they need. If you also are interested in a reading for yourself, a little bit more personalized or more in depth, I am taking new clients. So please reach out. I would love to connect with you. I'm wishing you all a beautiful and blessed day. Much love and light, my friends. Bye. Hello, group 3, and welcome to your pick a card reading. If you chose this beautiful selenite heart, then these messages are for you. So let's get right to it. Let's see what Spirit needs you to know today, group 3. And oh my gosh, we had a bunch come out. It kind of surprised me. Let's just get a little bit more clear though. Let's get maybe 1, 2 cards. Here we go. Oh, Pillar of Light. Your vibration is rising. You are the Oracle. Beautiful. Love the energy right off the fly here. That's amazing. That's interesting. I put the deck down and we had this card. They are telling me this is for you, so we're going to take it as well. Align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? Okay. Let's see what other information we need today for group 3 here. Okay, that came out quick. We have devotion, Krishna. Trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You are loved unconditionally. Love that card. Okay, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy. Ooh, getting some good stuff. Okay, let's see what else. Oh my Lord, you guys just want them all. I'm hearing this one. Oh, this guy wants to come out too, so we're going to take those two. Just move our heart over here. Sorry, I am using a smaller table, so bear with me as I try to adjust everything. Okay, so we had, that fell out, we had answered prayers. All your great work has opened the door for divine solutions and support. Love it. And we have the deep emotional healing card. Your heart is ready to heal from past experiences, and you are willing to devote time and energy toward therapeutic care. Ooh. Getting some interesting messages with that one. Ooh, okay, cool. All right, let's keep going. Let's carry on. I'm going to adjust the camera. Okay, so we'll pull some more cards for you. We have 2. Oh, 3. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm hearing this one and this one. That one, I think we'll leave for later. Okay, so we have Shaman. Trust your higher forces. Beautiful card. Look at that. Owl energy, intuition. Lord, take charge with authority. Okay, loving that. Okay. What else do we need to know for group 3? Power and intention. Ooh. Also had the number 411 come through. So I'm going to want to look that up later, but that might hold relevance for you, the number 411. Okay. Let's see. What else does group 3 need to know? Forgiveness. Holding on to a past hurt is preventing you from moving forward and achieving your heart's desires. Let it go. Forgiveness does not mean that you condone another's actions. It simply means that you are no longer willing to be a perpetual victim to a particular person or event. Blame is a waste of your precious energy. Bless and surrender the past, for in doing so, you will reclaim the joy of life. Oh, they're saying one more of these, so let's do that. We got this one. We have manifestation. Believe in yourself, trust your instincts, and follow your heart. For in doing so, you shall manifest all your heart's desires. The life you have for so long aspired to create will soon manifest. Gorgeous. Okay, wow, some positive messages here. We're going to get you an affirmation card. Let's see what comes through. These are so cute. I am in love with this little deck. I just got it. And I'm like, we gotta use it. Okay, they really are stuck, but I really feel like this one. May all creatures everywhere feel peaceful, happy, safe, and loved. Yes, I said all creatures everywhere, including you know what / who. Oh, interesting. Okay, for the heck of it, let's grab you another one of those because I do feel like there was 2 that wanted to come out. So we're going to trust that. This reading is a lot about intuition. Aha, here we go. Oh, goodness me, we're going to take them all. Let's just go for it, guys. Okay, we have, why replay the annoying moments when I can replay the good ones? This whole I am in charge of my internal movie theater is a pretty great perk. Okay, we're getting a lot of information with these guys. I replace fear with love and let those little seeds take root in my being. Maybe by morning, I'll have a nice little patch of love cabbages to share with everyone. Cute. Okay, we're going to condense these. Okay, that is very telling. Okay, we're going to pull you an angel number, and I do feel like I do want to pull you I wasn't going to, but I'm feeling like I want to pull you guys some of these, so we're going to do that now. Okay. Very cool. So we have balance. Yeah, I'm really glad I pulled these. Freedom. And integrity. Ooh, yeah, baby. Okay, feeling those. Very strong. I'm very glad I pulled those. Okay. Gonna do a little bit of adjusting. And last but not least, we're gonna pull you an angel number because I absolutely love this book. I love doing book divination. It's honestly, I do this for myself every single day just for a quick little message. So we have 819 for you. Angel guidance is encouraging you to ask yourself what will bring you closest to joy before you make any further decisions. Ooh, that is a really good one. Okay, so we're going to grab a random card that I have beside me and we're going to bookmark it. So I'm kind of making a habit of checking these cards out. I don't know if you watched my last pick a card, but I've been finding them very relative and like a great side message or a beautiful complimentary message to the reading. So we're going to choose this one. I'm not going to look at it and we're going to keep it a surprise as we come back to this number, okay? All right. I also pulled some rose quartz for you guys before I began. So I'm feeling like this is really tying in to healing and heart chakra. So I don't know why, but I just kept feeling like I needed to pull some rose quartz for this pile. So for some of you, if you've been thinking about rose quartz or if you've been drawn to it, this is confirmation you need to get yourself a little piece of rose quartz, okay? Just was feeling that and I wanted to bring that up. Okay. So to dive right into your messages, my friends, we have a really good reading. I'm feeling there is a lot here about manifesting your dreams. There's a lot about your potential. There's also a lot about what we need to let go. And let's start there. Let's start with what we need to let go. I really feel like there's so much hanging on your intuition right now. You're really getting huge confirmation to trust yourself, and these intuitive hits, these moments of inner knowing, because I feel like you guys have really been learning this, like how to trust yourself. And I'm really feeling like maybe some of you have battled with this in the past, like really trusting yourself, really going into who you are without the opinions and influences of other people. I'm hearing this has been a bit of a repetitive cycle for you where you really look to others for guidance, whether you're even consciously aware of that or not, like almost like you're afraid of making a mistake. And I'm really hearing loud and clear that you need to start trusting yourself. You need to start trusting your inner knowing, because in every situation that you are facing right now, it's all hanging on you trusting yourself. I'm really hearing that, and working from your integrity, okay? Working from your inner center and trusting your soul to dictate and show you the path forward, okay? We have a lot of messages about connecting with yourself, connecting with your intentions, okay, and your power, right? Because when we really go in and we start uncovering our intentions for what we want to bring in and what we are doing currently, it can be quite telling. You know, what is your initial intention with your dreams, with where you are in life right now? Every single day, what are you really working from? Are you working from your heart center? Are you working from your integrity? You know, very, very important. We also have this huge theme of needing to let go of what's no longer aligning with us, okay? So we have the align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? So I'm really hearing for my group 3 here that we are really needing to go and into our inner study, our inner group, like regroup and just take an evaluation, okay? What is working, what's not? Because I'm hearing you've gone through a lot of change the past while, and especially with this recent Mercury retrograde. I don't know about you guys, but I've been really feeling like, whoa, powerful shifts, powerful change, and it's been really difficult to navigate. And I feel like a lot of truths came to light, and we learned a lot about ourselves and who we are and who's for us, who's not. And there was so much truth being uncovered the past month that I feel like a lot of us are starting to really see. And we still have this continuation of the shadow work, right? So even though Mercury retrograde is over, if you follow closely with astrology, there's still this underlying element of what needs to come to light. So really hearing for my group 3 here that you guys are needing to do this right now. Take an assessment. What is aligning with who I am now? Because I'm getting that even the past month, you have changed and grown so much into your more authentic self, and I'm hearing like more of this is needed. So you're getting these kind of nudges, and I'm really feeling you're getting a lot of intuitive hits from spirit right now and messages to help you go in the right direction, which is more in alignment with who you are now. Because I'm hearing you've gone through a lot and you've done a lot of healing. So it's like, what needs to change now? What needs to go so I can even further align myself with my true, authentic self? Okay. And what's in alignment with my integrity? And we have that beautiful reminder with our angel number, moving to what brings us more joy, right? What is in alignment with your joy, with your heart space, right? A lot of heart love energy. What brings you more love? What brings you more lightness? Okay. And removing these obstacles that hinder us from joy, because I'm really hearing that on the daily, we're having these things that are coming forward for us. And I'm really hearing it's our thoughts, right? And we had a lot of confirmation in that with these cards. So clearly there's some forgiveness that's needed. There was something that happened. We're going through this very deep, dramatic healing, but I do feel like you're ready to move on. And this last little area that's coming forth for you is to forgive and move forward. And I love this forgiveness card because a lot of us might not be ready. We might be like, you know what? I'm just not ready to forgive this person. I don't know if I can. But what's interesting is we have this forgiveness does not mean you condone another's actions. So, when we think of this word forgive, we immediately think, well, that just means nothing went wrong and there's no justice, right? But the thing is we can trust the universe to handle this situation. And right now we're getting a lot of guidance of what is disturbing your inner peace. What's disturbing your alignment? Right? Because I'm really feeling like this anger or this resentment or this hurt or this lack of acceptance is causing chaos in your thoughts. It's causing hurt. It's causing a repetitive cycle, right? We have a lot of that confirmation. So it says holding on to this past hurt is preventing you from moving forward and achieving your heart's desires, okay? And it was funny because we got the next card, which was manifestation. So you are working on goals. You were working on something beautiful for yourself. But this is kind of sabotaging it. It's not in alignment with who you want to be and where you want to go. So really getting confirmation, let it go. It's time to let it go. It doesn't mean that you condone their actions, but it means that you are no longer willing to be a perpetual victim to a particular person or event. I think that's huge. Okay, huge for you. If you've had someone who's hurt you, if you've had an event that took place that really just rocked your world, and I'm hearing it was very unjust, okay? So if you've gone through something recently that just was not right, and with everything within you, it was unjust, I'm just hearing, holding on to this and rehashing it more and more is only going to hurt us now. So it's time to let it go. Doesn't mean you condone what happened, but it means you're no longer going to be a victim to it, okay? So really this avenue of stepping into your power, okay? Stepping back into your power. I can consciously choose my reality and I can consciously choose where I focus my energy. Okay, very important. And I'm hearing for you, especially you group 3, you are a very, very spiritual person. You're very energetically sensitive. You might be very empathic. You might work with energy. And I'm just hearing you are incredibly sensitive. So where is that energy going? And I'm hearing that's very important to keep your energy clean and sacred. Okay, they're showing me sage. So I'm really getting the inkling that you need to sage, you need to use the sacred smoke to remove any of these negativities, okay? Because you are so sensitive that it is like a pollutant to your energy field. So I'm hearing let it go, okay? We have this confirmation again. Why replay the annoying moments when I can replay the good ones? This whole I am in charge of my internal movie theater is a pretty great perk. So once again, reminding us, we are in charge. We can be the victor of our life. We can be the champion of our life. We can be taking the driver's seat, and we can control our reactions to things. So even if it was a very unjust action that was, done to you, or event that happened, what does it say here? It says, blame is a waste of your precious energy. Bless and surrender the past, for in doing so, you will reclaim the joy of life. So how can you reclaim your joy? I'm hearing it really starts with your thoughts and where they're focused. Are they focused on happiness? Are they focused on things that light you up, your actual dreams that you want to manifest? Or is there a stream of power, of energy that's still going to this other avenue that's not doing anything productive for you, that's not doing anything beneficial for you, okay? We also have this, may all creatures everywhere feel peaceful, happy, safe, and loved. So I am feeling like some of you have been feeling unsafe because of this scenario. And because of that, we're needing to reclaim our power and realize we are safe within our home, within our spiritual source. We are being looked after, okay? And you need to trust that. The next thing where I'm really getting with this is the second part. Yes, I said all creatures everywhere, including you know what and who. So once again, this forgiveness card really pops to mind, okay? So we had bless and surrender the past. So how can you literally bless this person that has been, or the situation that has been your disruptor of peace, right? Like, and I know some of you are like, are you serious? There's no way that I could forgive and I could actually send goodwill. Like, and I'm hearing it's that much of a situation, but what I'm hearing is, once again, doesn't mean you have to condone their actions. It just means that you start accepting what that situation was, that person, who they are, and their nature. And realizing that all of us have a human experience. I'm really hearing that very loud and clear, is understanding we all have our journey. And that might mean that you're very different and you have very different paths, but knowing and accepting what it is, and knowing you have the power within you to even still recognize, by getting that bigger picture, that they were doing what they needed to do for their earthly experience. Doesn't condone it. Doesn't mean you have to fully ever, like not, what's the word I'm looking for? Doesn't mean you condone it, basically. But you can bless and search out the good for that experience. So how can you send goodwill to that past? How can you look at your situation differently? And I'm really hearing like finding the good in that experience. So for me, what I've done recently, because I've gone through an experience similar to this, and this is making me reflect on it, is I had to do a lot of journaling. I had to do a lot of writing down, okay, what were the lessons I learned? What was the good that came from this experience? And even though it hurt and it sucked, and I had to like do a bit of a burning ceremony and let go of those more negative feelings. And I'm hearing that might be very helpful for you. Burn away what you're feeling, burn away the negative, and then you welcome in that newer energy, right? We're going in with a clean slate. We're saging our energy. We're releasing the old, the negative, so we can come back to love, come back to our authentic self and our own integrity, and free ourselves, right? Free ourselves from this cycle. Right? And I'm just hearing journaling out will really help, because what I did was journal out, okay, what were the things I learned? And it was pretty amazing. I almost had a full page of things that I had learned in bullet form, like just do, very matter of fact. But I learned so much from that experience, and I learned a lot about my relationship with myself and how I've treated myself over the years, and how I want to now take more control and change how I move forward, how I react going forward, and really thinking, okay, how is this experience for me, not against me, right? And I'm just hearing, when you go into that, it'll be so freeing for you, and it'll allow you to truly free up all of your energy to go where it's needing to go. And this is the result. I replace fear with love. And I let those little seeds take root in my being. Maybe one morning I'll have a nice little patch of love cabbages to share with everyone, right? Like, how cute is this? But, replacing the fear element with love is such a beautiful thing, and if we can plant those seeds, even just a seed or two for now, because I'm hearing some of you are really struggling with this, and that's okay. Your feelings are valid, your experience is valid, but I'm just really hearing, where can you plant seeds of love? Remove the weeds of what was and replant your garden. So when you look back and you look back at this experience or back at your past, you start seeing things grow and you see how beauty actually grew from the negative, right? So really being mindful, what seeds are you planting right now? And how can you look at your past in more of a loving way? Okay, and this is for you. I'm really hearing, like, once again, you don't condone this person's actions and how they behaved, but this is for you to now move forward and let go. You're on very separate paths, and I'm seeing that. I'm seeing they're showing me like a pathway, and then it's forking off. So this person is going the other direction than you are. And I'm just hearing, trust that this experience is over. It's served its purpose. So what do you need to let go of so you can realign yourself now with your goals and what you want to bring in? Okay, reclaiming that power. I'm also really hearing this is where the balance is coming in, okay? We're needing this balance. What is, sabotaging our joy? What are we giving into? Because I'm hearing this experience is one of them, but there's more. I feel like there's a need to take charge of your schedule, a need to let go of even little things that are sabotaging your goals, because I have a lot of focused energy that needs to be honed in on. And I'm just hearing, like, for your manifestation, that's where the energy needs to be. It can't be scattered in all these different directions. So I'm hearing balance. How can you balance out your emotional well-being, your physical well-being, your career, your relationships? I'm just hearing balance is the word for you guys right now. How can you find that balance? And in turn, free yourself from these things that aren't really in alignment with who you are anymore, okay? Because devotion is really, really needed, okay? And we got this whole take charge with authority with the Lord card. Like, this really reminds you of stepping into your power, right? Be the Lord of your life. Or lady, right? Lord or lady. But also, like, taking charge. And when we need to take charge, when action is needed, it's like taking the driver's seat of where you need to go, where this direction needs to go. And I'm really hearing, like, you're ready to let this go. So let it go, let it truly go, and get on track with what does light you up. So this is where that devotion is coming in, commitment. Where can you commit to your journey? Where do you need to be more committed? What can you do to iron out your details and your schedule? Where can you find more balance? And I'm just really, really hearing, like, really get in tune and devote yourself to your journey, okay? To whatever it is you're wanting to manifest. Because I'm hearing for some of you, you have this, like, amazing way of helping people. I really feel this with my group threes. I feel like maybe a spiritual journey, maybe a spiritual teacher. I'm also seeing, interesting, they're showing me dolphin as well. So having fun, playful energy. Water, you might be a water sign. But I'm really getting, like, devote to your journey and devote time to play. Okay, that's where we're getting the dolphin. So they're saying devote time to play as well. Look at your journey as an exploration of self, a beautiful adventure, because I'm really hearing too, we can get very serious and one-minded of things. So yes, we want to focus, we want to take charge, we want to move forward, but I'm also hearing like be playful, like make time for play and don't take things so seriously that you also get yourself out of alignment because you're not prioritizing play. And that's where the balance comes in. Okay, getting so much information now. So with this, we're really needing to balance our path, our career, our goals, what we're working on manifesting with everyday life, okay? So really be mindful of that. How can you prioritize play? How can you prioritize rest? And how can you devote more of your energy to what truly matters? Okay, I'm really hearing that. What truly matters, okay? And once again, what is in alignment with you now? What is not, okay? Let's take a look at our angel number. So angel guidance is encouraging you to ask yourself what will bring you closest to joy before you make any further decisions, okay? So I really feel like this journey that you're on, you might be also feeling a little confused, like what's the right way to go? Where do I go next? I'm also feeling like some of you might have many different choices and options. And I am hearing like spirits saying like you could literally do any of them. But the advice that they're giving you here is to go into the intention. What is your initial intention with this thing that you want to manifest? Be really honest and real and making sure it's in alignment with who you are, right? So once again, your integrity, okay? Maintaining your integrity is huge for you, group 3. Really, really huge. And then we're getting so much confirmation, trusting your inner guidance, trust your spiritual guidance. Okay, we have shaman, trust in higher forces. So once again, trust the universe, trust yourself, trust the guidance you're getting. I'm hearing this is a bit of a lesson for you to learn to trust yourself, okay? And that you can't really make a mistake. I'm hearing you also need to hear that. You need to know that anything that you go forward with now is not a mistake. It's part of your journey. It's part of your path. And like even this whole scenario of what you went through recently, that was to help you. That was for your highest good, to help you learn the lessons to get to this point. So, if you're worried about making a mistake or moving forward, don't. I'm just hearing trust yourself, trust your intuition. That is huge. And we have so much beautiful confirmation too, like we have pillar of light, like you are a pillar of light, your vibration is rising, you are the oracle, like you are able to create the life you desire, okay? You are really going into this higher energy. We're leaving these more negative energies behind and we're accomplishing this deep healing because I'm hearing like you have done so much to heal and move forward. Wow, I cannot pick up this card. There we go. Wow, guys, and commendation is due. So keep focused on this. Like you have come so far, and I'm hearing spirit say like, thank you for doing what you're doing and keep doing it. Okay. Don't get discouraged. Don't let these things from the past hinder you anymore. Okay. It's time to shed this old skin that's keeping you from greatness. And what's so cool is we have total confirmation, answered prayers. All your great work has opened the door for divine solutions and support, okay? And I'm hearing freedom. Like you are literally setting yourself free from old programs, from old stories to what you thought needed to be. And you're learning, like when you trust yourself and the universe, that they're here to help free you from the 3D perspective, from what we've been programmed to believe, to what the real truth is. And I'm hearing like the more you just trust yourself, the more you go into who you are and what feels good and realizing it is good, it's right for you, the more the universe responds. Answered prayers, all your great work has opened up the door for divine solutions and support. You are supported. Your prayers are being answered. The things that you've been trying to manifest are coming. Okay, we have this with the manifestation card. Believe in yourself. Okay, maybe you haven't been. Maybe you've been worried that you're going to make a mistake. Believe, trust your instincts, follow your heart. For in doing so, you shall manifest all your heart desires. The life you have for so long aspired to create will soon manifest, okay? What beautiful encouragement. If you just believe, if you just trust yourself, if you follow your heart, your own inner guidance and instruction, all your heart's desires are going to manifest. Your prayers are being answered. So let go of whatever is not in alignment with you anymore, not in alignment with your goals. Take charge of your power. Take charge and authority in your life. Take back your power, group 3. Take back your power and create, okay? Because you are a light that's meant to be shared, okay? Devote yourself to yourself. Really hearing that. And everything just comes to a beautiful, beautiful conclusion. I'm just feeling like you're really being ushered into a totally new life. And that's so exciting. Okay, let's check out our card. And once again, a reminder, angel guidance is encouraging you to ask yourself what will bring yourself closest to joy before making any further decisions. So once again, what is bringing you joy? What is lighting you up? Okay? Oh, this is beautiful. Our final card, monkey. Experience all that life has to offer. So don't hold yourself back any longer, group 3. Enjoy this human experience. Don't live in this world of negativity of our own creation, from our own thoughts. Make your thoughts a happy place that you want to be. Experience life in every beautiful moment, because we really do need to. I'm really hearing you need that reminder. Live in the moment. Remind yourself daily how lucky you are to be who you are and to be on earth at this exact time, okay? You can get through this. You can get through and let go whatever it is that's holding you back. So I'm really getting the family bond here too. I'm feeling like soul family energy. So being cozied up with people you love, I'm really hearing that's important as well. Feeling that true connectedness. Look at this beautiful heart energy coming through. Love. You are loved unconditionally. We have that on this card. You are loved unconditionally. So surround yourself with that love. You deserve it, group 3. And once again, maybe get yourself some rose quartz, okay? You really are needing that right now. And experience the beauty of life, okay? This too shall pass. Remember, all these experiences are only temporary, and you have more power than you realize. All right, my friends, that's all I have for you today. I really hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please let me know in the comments below, and remember to subscribe to my channel to get all updates of when I post and any readings that really resonate with you. I'm also taking new clients at this time, so if you are interested in a deep healing session with Reiki, channeled messages, cards, or even just a more in-depth intuitive reading, let me know. I am so anxious to meet more of you. So send me any email, any DM. I'll leave my information down below. Have a beautiful and blessed day. Bye-bye.